Oda pulling the college classic, sending his editors the Word file and then corrupting it so that they can't open it and saying, well, sorry, teach, it's corrupted. Can I get an extension to fix this? Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Thinking you can
what
pull
a hack.
Yeah, thinking you can pull one over our eyes. Old hat, Oda. We've all done that one before. So
we know how to change
trick.
the extension name.
Yeah, find a new trick. Also, welcome to Paramecia Fancast, the One Piece fancast where we review the latest chapter of One Piece and have a different One Piece related discussion every single day and shame Oda every once in a while. My name is John.
My name is Franz, and I'm a terrible student who used to employ the same tactics. Shame on you, Oda. You're an adult. Ostensibly so am I, but you're more of an adult. So shame on you.
You're older than me, therefore more claim to the name adult than I have.
Exactly. You're more adulter than me. You adulter me.
You adulter me. Yeah, there's no One Piece chapter this week. The announcement was kind of botched. It was like Shonen Jump wasn't saying anything.
It came as a rumor mostly.
Yeah, Shonen Jump didn't say anything, and then they just kind of on the digital apps they were just kind of hey programmers, so the chapter's gonna come out next week, and then they changed the date, and then everyone was like, is this a mistake? And Shonen Jump was like, yes, because Haikyuu is going on break, but One Piece is still on. And then not even a day later, actually, One Piece is also on break. And then the news finally broke because the rumors were coming out, and then finally they decided to officially break the news, and they were like, hey, Oda's sick, so he called out. And that's it. They'll be back next week, and I was like, okay. I don't think it had to be this
yeah,
haphazardly I don't think it had to be handled this horribly, but all right.
Right. It's not like we're gonna look up what hospital Oda's at and then be like, oh, time to send him a care package.
Yeah. I'm going to triangulate his location.
Yeah, we're not doing that. So Jump, you're good. Unfortunately, what came out of this whole thing was everyone just thinking that he got coronavirus, which
yeah,
no, he's good. Okay, so let me rap at y'all real quick. First off, if you live in East Asia, start packing up stuff. Pack up some rice. I can't buy toilet paper anymore. I legitimately might need to have my parents mail me toilet paper. But pack up. If you are over the age of 50 by any chance, you should start looking out. Wash your hands. Everyone wash your hands. That's the best thing. But the fatality rate for people Oda's age is very low. So even if he got coronavirus, no One Piece for a month. Sucks. Really does. But, Oda's gonna be fine. It's not if you recall, I believe it was the March 3rd, 2011, the massive tsunami that hit, people straight up thought a lot of mangaka were lost.
Yeah.
And Oda did not show up for quite a while, relatively speaking. So this coronavirus outbreak, I'm living through it. It's weird, but it's not bad. It's mostly just people panicking and buying too much. Okay, hear me out.
You're really pissed about this toilet paper thing with good reason.
No, okay, more on this. The whole toilet paper thing happened the same day Prime Minister Abe Shinzo went up and he didn't check with the Ministry of Education or anything. On his own said all schools in Japan are shutting down starting next week. No one fucking knew. Yeah. My whole school, both my schools, every school in the area just collectively went, what the fuck? And so the same day, parents went out and just bought out toilet paper. What are they doing? So their first thing is like, oh my gosh, my kids aren't going to be at school for 2 weeks that I didn't plan for. I need to like cook for them. I need to provide for them. That's what I would think would be going on. Not, oh my god, my kids are going to be here for 2 weeks. They're just going to shit all over the floor.
Yeah, oh my god, there's going to be so much shit.
They're going to be shitting everywhere. And his dumb friends are going to come over and shit on the floor with him.
Oh my god.
I'm bewildered at the thought process. But I'm not going to spend any longer on this. Oda doesn't have coronavirus.
Shinji is going to bring his friends over and they're just going to fucking shit everywhere.
So it's all A-okay. Oda's fine. Knock on wood. Like, the man deserves some rest.
You know, I hope Oda has some access to toilet paper. I think this might be the bigger concern now.
Honest to God, if he's sick, like, I don't know about you, but when I get sick and I take like sinus medicine and stuff, I have to use the toilet a lot. So, you know, send your well wishes to Oda. Maybe send him some toilet paper too, just in case. Sign it, you know.
Let's as a community send Oda a whole bunch of toilet paper.
Right. It's the best we could do. But today, I'm going to get off the toilet paper point. I'm very peeved about it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna reprise. Last break week we did the Will of Dad, where we categorized dads and who are the best dads. This week, as Adri brought up that episode, what about daddies? Huh? What about the daddies?
What about the daddies?
So,
we also got some people on Twitter and in our own Discord fucking friendly firing us about the daddy tier list.
And so, you know what? You ask, you shall receive. Adri, our local in-house expert, did some valiant research, and we're going to be using an article from QueerT. We will be putting in characters into 7 categories of daddy. Not a tier list per se, not SABC, etc., but 7 broad categories of daddy. I will be reading the article verbatim. Number 1, working daddy. This is a daddy who has a well-paying corporate job with a growing 401k, owns a condo, sits on a charity board, and generally has his shit together. He's smart, he's successful, he knows what he wants, and he knows how to get it. Number 2, daddy. This is a daddy who is someone's actual daddy, meaning he is a father, with children.
The way that's written.
The daddy fruit.
The daddy no
Adri
me.
from downtown with the daddy no me. Oh my god. He can often be seen pushing a stroller through the park and attending Daddy and Me classes. He's kind, he's caring, he's gentle, and he's damn sexy, even with dried up spit caked on his shoulder. Number 3, muscle daddy. This is a daddy who works out 4 to 6 times a week, in addition to taking classes in yoga for flexibility, spin for stamina, and Zumba for fun. He's confident and maybe a little cocky too, but he's allowed to be. He's got bulging biceps, killer glutes, perfect pecs, etc., etc. He's buff. A rebel daddy. This is a daddy for whom age is truly just a number, not in a creepy way. He refuses to let the fact that he's 47, cross that out, 40-ish, stop him from getting tattoos, hitting the bar on a Tuesday, or blasting EDM while cruising down the boulevard in his BMW convertible. Number 5, leather daddy. This is a wild, sexually adventurous daddy.
Oh god.
Need I say more?
Jesus.
6, beer belly daddy. The hybrid of the rebel daddy and leather daddy. This is a daddy who likes to watch football, guzzle beer, and sport a hairy gut for his young otters to bounce around on. If you don't know anything about like gay, like men on men, like vernacular, this is gonna be a crash course.
Also, I like Sorry, I know we're on the last one, but I need to interject because I don't know. How is Beer Belly Daddy like a hybrid of Rebel and Leather when the description is like the exact opposite of both?
So with no context of like the actual gay community and like the bear community, it's like, what the fuck? Why is that a hybrid? But I'm not a part of the gay community because I don't identify as a man, and I'm not always interested in men, but I do have a lot of like secondhand experience, a lot of stories from some other people, and it seems pretty par for the course. So like there's a spectrum of like how you are. So there's hunks. Hunks are like buff, like the muscle daddy. There are twinks. Twinks are not daddy. Twinks are like very like frail, like boyish men. Twinks are twinks. Bears are like the beer belly daddy. And otters, the otters mentioned, are hairy twinks.
Okay.
So bears are usually fat, not muscular, but like they can be both. They like there's like a lot of like going around, like it's a political compass basically.
Okay, Jesus, all right.
There's also silver foxes, the last category, grandpa daddy. This is a daddy over the age of 60. He's still got it. He's just older. His hair has more salt than pepper, and he may not stay out as late as he used to, but he's still a total fox. So we are using these 7 types of daddies from the article, 7 types of daddies we love. Thank you, Queerty. And we're just going to be going around through the list of male characters, the category on the One Piece fandom wiki, and putting them in the categories as we see them.
Yeah, as we scroll through these lists, just if anyone catches our eye, we can make the case for it and place it in the tier list.
Off the top, because the trending pages are on the top. Kozuki Odin. Now I know what you're thinking. He's a father, daddy. Wrong. Rebel daddy. This man definitely goes to Ultra every year. He takes his children, probably. He would take his children to Ultra. Therefore, I will say Rebel Daddy.
Yeah, I could see him. I mean, he took his wife and kids, like, all around the New World to, like, dangerous fucking islands.
Therefore, I'm right. Yeah. Same thing.
Okay, let's just cover the whole group there. Goldie Roger.
Oh, what a chaotic.
Cause I have to. Alright. He's not daddy, cause I don't.
No, he's not daddy.
Like, he is. Technically, yeah, he's a dad, but he didn't fucking know Ace, and I don't think Ace was even like. Ace was like 7 by the time he was popped out of the womb, so that's fucking...
Right.
You know? We can't count that.
I wouldn't say he has his shit together, so he's not a working daddy. Muscle daddy, he's not that kind of person. Leather daddy, I don't think he's that kinky.
The only thing I feel to put him in grandpa daddy, because he's not super old, but he is like dying, so... So, you know, he's not mega old. He's not like, you know, silver hair and shit, but he's definitely the equivalent. He's on the same track. If you catch my drift.
Right. You know,
different route, same track.
I'm gonna agree with you. It was a weird call to make, but you're right. We've got Shanks up here, and I'm gonna go along and say Shanks is a working daddy because he's got the connections, you know.
Because he's a cop.
Because he's a cop. Cops get a 401k.
Oh my God.
You know,
that's true. He is. No, yeah, he's one of the Yonko. He is a working daddy. He
puts in the hours.
Look. Yeah, he puts in the hours, and let me remind the people, working dad. The description of working daddy does not imply uh a specific placement on the morality scale. So
Right.
I think it's safe to place Shanks in the working daddy.
Look,
Because he is daddy, but it's like he's mistrustworthy daddy. What are you doing? Who are
exactly.
you really?
Right. Yeah. That's a safe place for him to be.
Also, side note, I was thinking about this. I'm gonna feel like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna feel like shit when they finally reveal Shanks to be like not a cop and actually just like a swell guy, and he fucking like dies for Luffy. Like, I'm gonna be fucking like, well, like,
Hey, as long as we don't make merch of it. Like, as long as we don't parodize the Blue Lives Matter, but instead it says like Shanks is a cop. As long as we don't do that.
Oh my god, red-haired lives matter, guys.
Fuck.
Fucking no. God damn, yeah. I just imagine myself like being at his like funeral, like the chapter after he dies, and be like, well, look, guys, for the entirety of it, he was weird. Am I right? Like, I'm not the only one, and everyone's pissed off at me.
Yeah. That's gonna
How
be
was
us
I
for
supposed
sure.
to know any of this? Like,
Right. He didn't give us any reason to think otherwise.
yeah. Okay. Anybody else? I'm looking at that main trending thing because that's
Hit me with
evergreen
Zoro.
right there.
What do you think? What do you think about Zoro?
Oh, Zoro. Oh, okay. Zoro and Katakuri are definitely in the fucking muscle daddy.
Yeah, both of
sure.
them are muscle daddy.
Cause
Muscle daddy can be himbo. It's a broad spectrum.
Cause Zoro works out like God knows how many times a day on the fucking Sunny.
Yeah,
he's
got
holding like 2-ton weights in his mouth.
Right, right.
His
He puts in the work.
His fucking jaw strength is like comparable to a real life alligator. Like,
if he closes shut his mouth, like that's it, you're done for.
yeah. Conversely, on the same note, on the same side of the coin, if you gently hold Zoro's mouth shut, he is unable to open it. He can only clench down, much like a real life gator.
Amazing. I look. There's been moments where Zoro has worn crop tops because he wears that like samurai like belt thing. So like on top of that, he'll wear like a crop top. Nobody but a muscle daddy would wear a crop top.
Yeah, it was oh my god, I saw it on Twitter. Hold on, who tweeted it? It was I think it was Kat from King of the What podcast. She tweeted the other day some picture of Zoro I saw, and it was like from this what am I looking for? This like non-canon, this like filler episode where he's like, filler episode from Water 7 where he's watching like these 3 kids and he has like this mama crop top on and you could just see his abs.
Hell yes. That's exactly what a muscle daddy would wear.
Yeah. That's the perfect the perfect vouch for him being muscle daddy.
Right. I guess like a disclaimer while we're already in the thick of it. Daddy is mostly a like gay like man to man like kind of like jargon, but everyone can appreciate daddies. Women can appreciate daddies.
Appreciates daddies.
They thems can appreciate daddies. Daddies are for everyone. Socialized daddies.
Socialized daddy.
With that, I'm gonna go into Ashura Doji. This is quick. This is easy. He's the beer belly daddy. He definitely watches football.
Yeah, I'm gonna put old man Hyo.
Oh yeah.
You might be thinking, yo, that little fucking fire
bean?
gremlin. He's
Yeah.
he's like a bean. He's like, he looks fucking. He's got Andy Milonakis. No. See, that's when you click onto his page and you say Hyogoro as he appeared over 41 years ago, and you see fucking beer belly Yakuza daddy smoking. I can only assume opiates.
Oh, for sure.
And copious amounts at that.
Like, he was high off his fucking nuts. Like,
Yeah.
that's definitely the equivalent of nowadays, like, rolling a blunt and just being like, hey man, you want
Yeah.
that? Like,
Back in the
that-
day when smoking opiates was safe.
right. Honestly, much more safe than being enrolled in American healthcare.
It's back in the day when not wearing a seatbelt was safe and smoking was healthy. Like,
That's a good call. Old Hyogoro is definitely right there on Beer Belly Daddy. I do not consider him daddy anymore. He's gone like he's 90. A character you haven't met. He's 90.
yeah.
There's no way. No way about it.
Oh my god. All right. I got some good ones to fill out some of these categories. So I've brought him up a couple of times before when we talk about Dressrosa, the Funk brothers.
The ones who eat each other, or like
Kelly and Bobby Funk. And Kelly Funk has the jacket fruit, and he could become a jacket, which his brother Kelly or his brother Bobby wears. And now okay, both of them are in leather daddy tier because one of them literally wears the other like a leather jacket.
You know,
And there's some really odd like okay, if you sit down and think about the sort of dynamic that these two have to have in order to do something like this, it's kind of, you kind of start asking some very key questions. You're like, wait a minute. Like,
right. I'm
starting to think this isn't for power scaling. I'm starting to think this is a little more intimate than that.
I was a little worried we weren't gonna fill out the leather daddy category at all.
Oh, I got you. I've been. That was the one that when I read all of these, I was like, I can place so many people in all of these except for this one. So I need to search for some weird fucking leather daddies.
Hear me out though. Bartolomeo also belongs there.
Oh, does he?
If anyone in the One Piece universe were to like have like a bunch of like leather and like sex toys, and like this is a really cursed conversation, by the way, but I think Bart, because he's still buff, he's kind of cute, I guess. Like, he's not for everyone, but he's not bad looking, you know.
Where's serial killer daddy? Because that's what he goes on to.
That is true. He's canonically a serial killer, and yeah, kind of forget about that. But I still retain leather daddy. Don't have much of a justification, but I'm following my heart here.
Yeah, for the sake of not having anywhere else to put him, because he doesn't fit in any of the other ones. What? I'm feeling the meme of that girl, and I'm like, oh well, muscle daddy. I'm looking at some pictures, and Bartolomeo is fucking ripped. Actually,
He's ripped, but I don't think he like works out. You know, not to the like Bellamy. Bellamy is muscle daddy.
Really? You gonna come in here and say that name in this fucking house?
Look,
even though I think on record I'm like, yeah, Bellamy, I can't wait for his comeback. I can't wait for his rebound. He's a good guy.
That has gone on record, yes.
Yeah.
I do believe he is completing. Our muscle daddy category is really stacked right now. What we're missing actually is some daddy.
Oh, Capone. Slap Capone in that fucking category. And actually, I'm gonna put one. I'm gonna make a new daddy. Yeah, and it's baby daddy. But I want you to, baby is in quotations, so like a literal baby.
Literal baby,
and that goes to Capone's son Pez, because he is a baby, but he
also looks like a daddy.
He much resembles and is an actual daddy. He's got a 5 o'clock shadow, people.
And this isn't,
for the sake of not
in a sexual way. Not in a sexual way. He just literally looks like a father.
Shit. Oh no, I erased it. Okay. Baby daddy not sexual. There. Baby daddy not sexual Pez. Like,
Right.
I don't want to shame the kid, but I feel like if we're gonna talk about his father, we have to talk about his son who has a fucking 5 o'clock shadow at like 10 months.
Right, he's not even one.
Like, Jesus.
All right.
All right, actual
Crocodile.
daddies. I feel like we need some more of those. Crocodile. Yeah. Yeah.
Working daddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He owns
Crocodile's a
Baroque
working
Works.
daddy. He owns he owns Baroque Works. He also owns his own casino.
Right.
Like, he owns that casino that was in Alabasta. I mean, he doesn't own it anymore because he got, fucked up and exiled from Alabasta. But at one point in time he did.
Right.
And that
exactly.
cannot be taken away from him.
Real quick, I'm gonna like blast out some grandpa daddies. Don Chin Zhao.
Yeah.
Crocus. Crocus is a daddy. He's definitely a grandpa daddy.
Yeah.
And Rayleigh.
Oh, yeah, Rayleigh.
And who's the last one? Garp.
Yeah. We could put,
Crocodile's right
yeah,
there.
we could put Garp for daddy.
Garp is...
Working daddy.
Oh my god.
Do you disagree with working daddy? He's an entrepreneur.
Working daddy sounds so capable, though.
He's very capable.
It sounds.
Wait, who's
Look,
in contention
capable,
for being
not dependable.
You think,
Capable,
you think
not...
Crocodile
Yeah,
would
capable.
work with
He has a
For
hook
sure.
for a hand.
He has 7. He's committing fraud. He has 7 401ks.
Yeah. He has 7 401ks. He has
See,
a hook
Garp is
for a
too
hand,
old
guys.
to be daddy.
Shut up! He's super daddy.
But
Super daddy.
he might be in beer belly daddy.
No, he's definitely.
He's grandpa daddy.
Yeah. All right. I got another one. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm just gonna place that. Oh shit! The whole fucking thing exploded on me. Oh wait, no, never mind. I scrolled up. Yeah, daddy, Belmare.
You know, this goes against the LGBTQ vernacular, but you know what?
In my heart of hearts,
In our heart of hearts, she's extremely butch.
I know it to be true.
She's arguably the most butch character we've ever seen. For those who don't know, when it comes to lesbians, the spectrum is not like daddy to twink. The spectrum is butch to femme. Are you a girly girl or are you a guily girl?
Guy girl.
That's the worst way to put it. But
Jesus.
butch is like, like
Excuse me.
the gay community would disagree that women
The gay
cannot be.
community can fuck off.
Well,
Ooh.
this is a One Piece podcast, not a queer studies podcast. So we'll get into it on our queer studies
I'm tired of that
podcast.
game.
But I will agree, Belmare is daddy. She is so butch she turned into daddy.
Oh, I think I found some. I think I
Oh.
found some fucking bangers.
Oh boy, he digging. Doflamingo, rebel daddy.
Ew.
No, I'd say working daddy like Crocodile.
But see, okay, hear me out. Where he is now, he has nothing. He has nothing, but he's still vibing on that ship where they have him imprisoned. He's vibing in Impel Down right now
Absolutely.
True.
by himself.
Damn. Yeah, Rebel or Leather, because he is fucking weird.
He is fucking kinky, but Rebel Daddy is a little
Have you seen him in leather? No.
He wears,
But he
like,
would.
skin tight capris. Like,
He does wear capris, and I think capris are more Rebel Daddy than
capris, unshaved legs, a pink feather boa, sick fucking dress shirt every time we see him.
Rebel Daddy. Rebel Daddy for sure.
I'm just saying, Doflamingo's a fucking boss.
Now, talk to me about your addition to Working Daddy.
Oh, I miswrote it. Oh, that's fucking, that's my dog. That's Fujitora. That
You
man's
know-
got a fucking job. That man's got a job to do.
He does have a job.
Like, he's the equivalent of, like, okay, he's... What's below the CEO or it's CFO and CEO? Isn't one of them below?
CFO's below.
Okay, he's the CFO in this fake marine company.
Yeah.
And his current job, as of right now that we know, is to fucking overthrow the CEO.
Right, he's putting in work.
He wants the board of directors out, and he's working hard. So I can't fucking blame him.
Along that vein, I think Borsellino and Borsellino goes in there. What about Aokiji?
Aokiji, Aokiji would go in. I'd say Rebel Daddy as well, because he's
Rebel Daddy, right?
quite literally a rebel.
True. What's Akainu's real name?
I don't know, but he goes in the shit daddy tier list.
Hear me out.
I've heard. He's shit and I hate him, daddy. Akainu.
Sakazuki's his real Christian name. Hear me out.
Yeah.
He belongs in Leather Daddy. I cannot explain why.
I would put him in muscle, because as much as I hate him, the man is fucking built like a triangle.
He's jacked as all shit. I have nothing to support mine with, so I will concede. But something in me, I look at that man, and he longs for the days of the village people in YMCA. Is all I'm saying.
He longs for the day.
He longs for that. He listens to other classics like Go West, not just YMCA. Sakazuki.
All right, hold on. I'm scrolling through this wiki, and there's a character named Mr. Beans, and I have to know.
Mihawk. Mihawk is...
Mihawk?
Hear me out. Mihawk is daddy. We do not know if he has children of his own, but I don't think he has a job. He's like professionally like unemployed. And
he was a contractor, dude, with the world government. He was a freelancer, and he just got fucking fired.
Right. But he was milking them. He wasn't doing much. He just sailed around and cut up ships for fun.
Yeah, he did slice that meteor in Stampede.
He's Perona's dad. Therefore,
I was about to say, are you going to imply that he's Dracula Mihawk is like his kind of early 30s, late 20s, like single father to a teenage daughter?
Yes. I am here for that depiction. And then, like, Zoro is, like, the boy next door who comes in. Write it. Fanfiction writers, write it.
Write this shit.
I have a bounty out. I'm gonna write it. Fuck. God, I'm heated. In a good way. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, no. Where would I place him?
Oh no. Who have
Where's Wholesome Daddy?
Well,
like, which one of these is the least sexual and the most I love them? Because that's where Kinemon belongs.
Oh, Kinemon's daddy. No, because like, why do you think he's working daddy?
He doesn't have a child, but he has Momonosuke, who he watches over. So
he's his legal guardian.
Yes, he is his legal guardian.
And we're not going to discriminate based on like actual blood relation or not. He is daddy.
Yeah. And I'm looking at a picture here. He did dress as Doflamingo in Dressrosa. That has nothing to do with the placement on this list. I just need everybody to know that this picture is going to be in the thumbnail because it's fucking great. That's all. Yeah, Daddy. I like him in Daddy too.
Him dressing up as Doflamingo is proof that he's daddy and nothing more.
Oh my god. Fucking also in Daddy put Kiros.
Oh, what about Muscle Daddy though?
No, but he's like the most wholesome father.
That is true. He is
like
supported.
He's got the muscles and he fights for what he loves.
we've got a deficit in leather daddy now.
King the wildfire,
Oh,
quite literally clad in
yes.
leather.
Yes, 100%. Like, how did we not?
God, I wish I could filter these characters through like possible sexual deviance, because that would make Leather Daddy like. I feel like that's what I'm looking for when I'm filling out Leather Daddy. Like, who's fucking weird?
What about Rob Lucci?
Rob Lucci. Yeah, he's kind of fucking weird. I'd put him in Leather Daddy.
Yeah, he's Leather Daddy, right? Right.
Also put Lafitte, the weird clown mime guy that's on Blackbeard's crew. Oh, I'm kink shaming him hard.
Bruh,
He's
how do you even
weird.
spell that?
Laffitte.
L-A.
What am I? I have access to this. I can
Yeah.
write it. Are you
Yeah,
ready?
you write it.
Oh shit!
I was about to write Lafitte as in L-A feet.
Well, I just I think Kinemon was here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Lafitte's a fucking sexual deviant if I've ever seen one.
Foxy. I don't know who. I personally am not interested in any Foxy types.
Now, hear me out. I think Foxy's beer belly because he's fucking weird and round.
That's true. Foxy's the kind of like beer belly dad who would be like, "Hey son, let me show you my collection of trains in the basement."
Yeah, totally not conspicuous at all.
Granted, it is very weird, very very weird, but like he's definitely like the nerd beer daddy, you know?
Yeah.
Where he's got like cases like Red Letter Media, what they do like when they make fun of Star Wars fans, like
The Mr. Plinkett.
the not the Plinketto, but like when they're like making fun, like they're like the Nerd Guy podcast. I forget what they call it.
Oh yeah.
That's what Foxy is.
Yeah. Foxy's really into Star Wars. Oh, another actual daddy. I don't know where to put him. I guess he'd be Grandpa Daddy. Oars. There's no zombie daddy.
I don't know if he's daddy. He like.
Hey, he is a father, and I assume a grandfather. Look, just because his stomach is all stitched together from other fucking skin of other people, don't you fucking discriminate.
I just don't. You've like hit me with like the wildest like left hook. I don't
know where to place him. Muscle daddy? His muscles are fucking deteriorating.
You figure that out. I will go ahead and say that Frankie is a rebel daddy.
Belly. I'm gonna put Oars in beer belly because he got up.
He does have a beer belly. That boy is thick. Oars?
Oh, I thought you said
No. Frankie's a rebel daddy.
Yeah, Frankie's a rebel daddy.
He's not a muscle daddy because those aren't muscles. Those are robot parts.
Oh, bro, how could we forget? How could we fucking forget? Where would he go? He'd go fucking. He's putting in. Fuck! I almost typed in working daddy under working daddy. Marco. Bitch. Working daddy. He is now head of the Whitebeard Pirates.
Speaking of Whitebeard, Grandpa Daddy.
Yeah, Grandpa Daddy. He like has taken over the Whitebeard Pirates. He's a doctor. He's a daddy. He's some good stuff. There's nothing left to say that we haven't already gushed about.
You know
placement
what
on the
we
daddy
feel
tier list.
about Marco. You know already.
Yeah.
Longtime listeners, you know. Jinbei.
Ah, fuck. Jinbei's daddy.
Daddy.
He watches over all the fishy boys.
Right. You don't have to actually have children to be daddy.
Yeah, if you assume the daddy persona, then you can become daddy.
We all have daddy inside of us.
Oh my god, as of recording this, it's Sanji's birthday, and I wanted to say happy birthday, Sanjay, but also where the fuck would he be placed in here? We had Zoro in here, and I refused to not place Sanji in here. Sanji's fucking cool. Fuck, I'm looking at this, and he actually doesn't fit in any of
The closest thing he fits in is working daddy,
Because he's a chef.
because he provides,
Yeah. Yeah. And it's his birthday.
and it's his birthday.
Sanji.
Happy birthday, Sanji. We won't rank on you for being transphobic.
Fucking.
Hey, he hasn't said anything at all, actually.
Yep. On thin ice, though. On thin ice.
He's on thin ice. He's on thin
We're
ice.
watching him.
Who else? Who else is here? I'm seeing some weirdos. Egg Daddy. Special new category. Egg Daddy goes to Tamago.
Of
from
course.
the Big Mom Pirates.
Right. Oh, Leather Daddy goes to Pear Sparrow.
Yeah, he is fucking weird.
He is
Yeah.
very kinky.
Yeah, Sparrow's fucking weird.
This is
Who in the hell is... Oh, I forgot about Tomato Gang.
Tomato Gang?
Sorry, there's... Oda, blame Oda, everybody. He has made a sort of in-universe canon about Panda Man. And Tomato
Right.
Gang is a debt collector that's after Panda Man.
Right. It's coming back to me. Hear me out. Neptune is a beer belly daddy.
Yeah, he is.
Like, he doesn't understand this newfangled social justice. He doesn't think it's bad. He just doesn't understand it.
Yeah.
Very, very beer daddy of him.
Sengoku. I see him. That stood out. See? Alright, Sengoku. Hold on. Because hear me out. Because he's kind of, he kind of transcends between two different daddies. So I would put Sengoku in working daddy, but he quite literally becomes the golden Buddha, which would place him in beer belly daddy.
But hear me out. He's also a rebel daddy. Because, like, since he has quit and now just sits with his shorts and just doesn't really do much of a job and just shows up places. It was like, hey, what's up? Where he is right now, he's the kind of guy to just walk up and like, what's that?
Yeah.
He's hard to place.
Yeah, he could be placed in any one of those.
And
I don't really know. Who
Pedro.
Do we have a deficit in?
What about Pedro? Pedro's rebel daddy.
Pedro's rebel daddy, because he...
Quite literally.
Only a rebel daddy would blow themselves up to save everybody else.
Too soon.
Jesus, I still can't believe Gold Roger fucking did that shit, bro. I fully blame Gold Roger for all of that.
I hate you. He did not radicalize him.
Bro, Gold Roger fucking radicalized him. Oh my god.
Oh man, another leather daddy. How did we forget? Queen.
Oh, Queen, yeah, Queen's leather daddy.
But now we've got a surplus of leather daddy, surprisingly.
Oh, I had... So Sakazuki is somewhere here in my mind. He's in the shit daddy tier list, and I'm gonna put Judge on that shit daddy tier list as well.
Sakazuki's already in muscle daddy, but
In my head canon, there's a bad daddy that doesn't... Not bad as in like the...
bad,
good.
but
No,
as in,
bad as in you're a terrible father.
That's fair. That's very fair. Ooh. What
Aruj.
about Sabo?
Sabo's not
Sabo.
daddy.
Sabo's not daddy. Sabo's a twink. You're right. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Sabo's not daddy.
There's nothing
Aruj.
daddy about
Aruj
that
is
man.
quite definitely daddy.
A Rouge. Who's a Rouge?
The Supernova, the monk guy with the wings, Skype.
He is a daddy. Muscle
Fucking-
daddy.
Why is-
That was
Yeah.
John's
What
choice.
about Orz?
Put a Rouge. Yeah, we're putting a Rouge in Muscle Daddy because he fucking single-handedly defeated Snack.
Yeah.
A fucking whole cake commander. And we don't know how strong Snack was, but he was a commander.
And
And Rouge, Mad D Monk, did take him out.
dispatched him.
Dude,
I think-
fucking... Quick side note, I fucking absolutely loved that when they revealed that Aruj took out like a sweet commander, and everyone was like, fucking Aruj? Like what? Like he solo took out a sweet commander, and then his epithet, the Mad Monk, everybody kept memeing it was Mad D Monk.
Hell yes.
God, that was good times.
I will argue that Usopp is now daddy.
Usopp.
Cause he's fucking ripped. Now,
Yeah,
like,
he is kind of ripped.
but does
Why
his
is Sanji a daddy? I am
Sanji's a fucking
really
I will
good
not
guy.
protest.
Sanji
I will not
with a
protest.
401k.
He's
He
a
does
chef.
provide though.
He's a bastard.
He worked
He's the best.
for his whole fucking life on the Baratie. He's the best
Right.
chef in the
He doesn't
verse.
stop working to being a good
Where's
chef.
Luffy on this list?
Luffy is not a daddy. Luffy is absolutely
Luffy
not a
is
dad.
My daddy.
You don't know what a daddy is. New
Adrian's
category,
just-
not a daddy.
Where's the alignment chart that's just chaotic?
Right.
That's what this is.
Mm,
Who the fuck is this T4?
where does Usopp go? I don't. Usopp in body is daddy, but in spirit, I do not believe he is daddy.
Yeah, in body he's daddy, but he's not actually daddy.
Honorable mention: Usopp's fucking hot now.
Yeah. Working
Smoker.
How could you forget about Smoker?
He's irrelevant
Working
right now.
daddy.
That's a working daddy.
That's a working daddy. John, who in God's name is T4?
Oh,
I guess
you
could just call
fool that you are! You made the same mistake I did. It is not T4. It is T the Fourth, the king of the Europe standing at the Reverie, and his
Fucker.
I'm not
his
even gonna
British
begin
soldier
to- I
helmet
have
had
to
the
explain so many
Union
things.
Jack on it,
I,
and his goatee are fucking clock hands like Big Ben.
John, I am actively drinking right now. I'm drinking alcohol, and you're on some other plane of existence.
Dude, T4th's name. T the Fourth. Class act. You love to see it. Anyways, he's a working daddy because he's like president of Europe or some shit, I guess.
That's fair. Are you scraping the bottom of the barrel right now?
No, I am not.
Because we gotta
We're not-
work. We've got a muscle daddy deficit, and I don't know how we've achieved that.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be a lot of muscle.
What about
to put there.
Senior Pink Rebel Daddy? No question.
Senior Pink? Yeah, Rebel Daddy. Part of me wants to put him in the weird kinky one, but he's not weird and kinky. He's just doing
He's
it
not.
for his son. Oh my god.
Daifuku Muscle Daddy.
Daifuku. Yeah, he's muscle daddy. As much as I hate him, put Oven on there too. I'm gonna put Oven on there too.
Oven does belong there. The man's got traps for days.
Yeah. Now hear me out. Daddy.
What about Gilmore?
I-
Poundy pussy has to be in Daddy.
You know, John, calling him a daddy is not far off. And a character you don't know yet. But, you know, I'll give it to you. The man deserves a lot.
He's a daddy. He's literally daddy. He fits it.
You know who's a twunk and not a daddy? Ace.
Yeah.
Ace
Put-
is my dad.
So
Look, just
all
because
three of the
Yes.
I'm noticing all three of the brothers are in this not a daddy tier list.
All three of the brothers are twink, twank, twunk.
Twink, twank, twonk.
I don't know what twank is, but
That's Luffy. I don't know what it is.
but yeah, you know what? It's Luffy.
Twink, twonk. Wait, the
You can hear you're laughing, yeah, because you're buzzed and laughing real loud.
Who do we have a deficit in? We're missing some
Yeah,
beer belly daddies now.
some beer
A
belly
couple.
daddies. Oh, but we're almost out of time. Let's get one beer belly daddy in.
yeah,
call it
we
a
gotta
day.
we gotta get a fucking good one though.
Right, not just some schmuck.
None of this T the Fourth shit. Got it, Franz?
Me? You talking to me?
Ooh, we need a good
Laboon is on this list.
Laboon.
Uh,
Sentomaru.
Whoa, that character's name is almost a slur.
Is it?
Some guy in Nico Robin's flashback.
Wait, send it to me? I want to see who it is.
I'm very exhausted, burnt out, and I straight up thought it was a
Oh,
slur.
okay. Yeah, Oda's walking a thin line, brother. Listen, Sentomaru for Beer Belly Daddy.
Sentomaru.
That's so bad.
That's benefit of the doubt.
No.
What was it? The sumo wrestler and the Marines.
No.
Sentomaru's not that mean.
Where?
Kuma.
He
You're
was
right. Kuma is a daddy. Kuma is daddy.
I would put Kuma and Cyborg Daddy.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, Kuma cyborg daddy. But like daddy's also reliable.
Oh, Orochi, shit daddy, I forgot.
Oh yeah, the worst. Boy howdy.
Nefertari Cobra.
If anything, he's grandpa daddy.
See, Grandpa, or I'm thinking Leather Daddy with the other sexual deviants.
Why?
Let me tell you why. Because I was rereading Alabasta, and this man, they after the fighting was over, they were in the castle, and he was like, "Oh, thank you, Straw Hats, whatever." He took them in the fucking bath, and Cobra, Zoro, Sanji, Luffy, Usopp,
I know
and
what you're
Igaram
talking about.
peek in on Nami and Vivi. And just let that sink in for a bit. Cobra peeked in on Nami and his own daughter in the bath. Fuck you, Cobra. Like, I'm gonna feel like fuck when you die because those other 5 old guys are gonna fucking murder you, dude. But
Yeah.
the freaking the 5 elder stars are gonna fucking murder you, Cobra.
Hear me out. I've got a final one. Our last daddy.
The
For
final
Beer
daddy.
Belly Daddy. Joy Boy.
Okay, we don't know anything. We don't know what he looks like.
Beer Belly Daddy. Joy Boy. That'll be it for us this week. We'll be back
Oh
next week with chapter 900 and some shit.
Fuck, what is it? It's supposed to be 973, I think, right? 973?
That sounds right.
Yeah, 973 is the next chapter. The chapter we were supposed to get today.
But Oda had to get No, God.
Oh, God.
So we'll be back next week with that. You can follow us on our social media. In the meantime, we are at Paramecia Cast on Twitter, Paramecia Fancast literally everywhere else. Our episodes will go up on Libsyn. We are parameciafancast.libsyn.com. And, you don't have to worry about getting our episodes there, because they go straight out to all your podcatchers. Spotify, Google Play, Apple, whatever the fuck. Oops, please sponsor us, Apple. Podcatchers.
The works. The stuff.
They go to all of them. So many that I don't know which ones they go to.
So many that we can't keep track.
We really can't.
Yeah, follow us on all of our social media. Episodes go up every Monday following the official release. Episodes are also going to be up on the YouTube channel every Monday as well.
So you can listen at work?
Yeah, so you can bypass some fucking firewalls and shit. Listen at work and school. Your teacher comes in the room and says, "Hey, you can't listen to that." You say, "Hey, teach, fuck off." Except you don't really do that, and then you say, "Hey, teach, I'm sorry," and then you finish your assignment.
Right, like the good child you are. Finish your assignment. Finish your homework. Stop listening
Finish
to
your
us.
homework and finish your job. Finish that project at work.
Finish your degree.
And then tell your boss about the daddy tier list and characters placements on that.
For sure, this daddy tier list is not final, and there are many things you may disagree with us on. We would love to hear about that on our Discord, Paramecia Flower Capital, as well as via our Twitter. Debate me, bro.
Yeah,
Oh.
debate me, bro. Yeah, come in our Discord, tweet at us. Link to the Discord is on our Twitter and Facebook. It's in the pinned tweet on our Discord or on our Twitter. And yeah, come tell us whether you agree or disagree with certain characters' placements on the daddy spectrum.
It's a lot. Now that I'm looking at it, we went through a lot of characters in very little time.
Yeah, we went through a bunch of characters. And even still, some of the characters I placed, I'm double thinking it, and I'm like, I think I'd move them, but
Right.
this is a good first step into finalizing. When historians look back, they're not going to see the ending of One Piece being a literary masterpiece. They're not going to see, the end of an era. They're going to see the masterpiece that was the finalized daddy tier list from Paramecia Fancast for the One Piece world.
And we will get the justification that Joy Boy is in fact a beer belly daddy. Thank you very much.
Thank you and goodbye.